Do you want to share a story or any experience, like one
Sure.
of the craziest things that's happened
Absolutely.
in a negotiation with us?
Yeah, not a problem. No, there's been a lot of things, but you know, the one that really kind of stands out to me and that I want to share to you all is, you know, I was in a situation where we took on a large portfolio of retail properties, you know, multi-million-dollar deal, whole bunch of portfolio, big portfolio of a lot of properties. And we had a couple events, and you know, we found out that there were some scope of work differences, misunderstandings. You know, what a shocker that, you know, that happens to all of us. So we're into the season, contract signed. We have some issues with scope of work questions. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving, and we're realizing that we need to do something here. So it's a negotiation, but it's not in the sales process. It's after the fact. We're renegotiating the deal after the deal's done, which was pretty interesting. And it's, you know, these are retail properties, large shopping centers, and it's the weekend of Thanksgiving. So we call a meeting. Guess what? No one can go to the meeting except me. So I'm walking into this corporate center, and I wasn't involved in the original sales process. So I'm walking in, never met all these people before. I'm in a conference room with all their executives, and we're renegotiating the deal. And I was ready to walk away. I didn't have permission from my partners to walk away, but I told them I did. So we're ready to walk away. If we can't come to terms, we're bailing. So just think about all the lives at stake, because a lot of people involved, a lot of subcontractors, a lot of contracts in place. So told them what we needed. They said no. I said, we're walking. They said, well, let us huddle in the other room. We'll come back. They came back, said, how about this? I said, no, we're ready to walk away. Good luck this weekend. have fun eating your turkey. And they said, fine. We'll give you what you want. So it was a cool negotiation, but it was after the fact. And the neat thing was walking out, the vice president of operations with my client firm was walking me out through the lobby of their office suite. And on the way out, he said, you know what? He said, we all talked about how impressed we were with your company, that you stuck to your guns, you called the meeting, that you're exactly the kind of company we want to work with.
You know, as we wrap this up, is there any one point or takeaway you'd like to share with snow contractors about negotiating price and other issues for this coming season?
Absolutely. You know, so much effort, so much focus is on price. And it's really important when you're negotiating to get other things on the table aside from price. Super important. So you might say something like this, you know, I understand we're here to talk about price, and we need to talk about price, and I'm okay with that. But before we do that, why don't we discuss a couple other things? Would that be okay if we talked about some other items? And then just move into it. So talk about scope of work, talk about payment terms, talk about storage of materials, talk about everything else you can get on the table. You want to get a lot of other things on the table aside from price, because then it's not just about the price, and you have something to talk about and to work with. You know, I'm okay if I reduce my price if I get something in return that makes me feel comfortable. I'm okay with that, but I'm not just going to cave on my price without anything else in play. And so there's a natural give and take that the client is expecting. So don't just focus on price. Get everything else you can on the table and price. Price is already there.
Great. Thank you so much, Phil.
You're
Appreciate
welcome. Absolutely.